like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Monday. We do this every Monday and Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Monday, we try to do a demo, although today we are skipping the demo because we are just getting back from a 5-day retreat in Tahoe. So if you're new to joining us, we're in Gardnerville, Nevada, which is by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno area, northern Nevada. And we do have a quilt shop where our regular hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 to 4, and by appointment anytime. Hey, Mary Lou and Jenny and Jody, welcome. So I know it's going to be kind of slow getting people on today because we skipped a week. We tried to do lives from the retreat, but up in Tahoe, the internet connection was not that great. Hi, Victor and Phyllis and Rhonda and Sandy. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Susan. So today there's not too many retreat people on. Hey, Susan, how are you? So if you are a retreater, and I know several of you girls wanted to do a fall retreat. So really the only dates they have available in the fall is October, the third week in October. So look at your schedules and see if the third week in October works for you. It's going to be what I call a bonus retreat if we do it. And we can only have about 15 people in it. So it's going to be pretty small, pretty intimate, pretty fun if we do it. So look at your calendars for the third week in October. Hi, Sharon. How are you? We did have it was probably one of the smoothest retreats we've done ever. Everybody got along. There were no issues. It was fabulous. Okay, so we are going to have a few clearance items, a few panels at good prices. We have some auctions. We are skipping over the Susan. If I did not heard it, I didn't see it, but I'll go back and look. Okay, Connie Kaufman, go check your calendar before you commit to it. Oh, thank you, Beverly Ann. So we just want to remind you, thank you. We need to get more of these shirts printed. I do have them in smaller sizes in the black, and then I have larger sizes in the purple. So share this with your friends. We love it when you share with your friends. Victor keeps track of it, and maybe on Wednesday I'll get my act together and we will do a drawing. Hey, Ann Lindenmeyer. So for any of you who are doing Victor's Monday night classes, the Scrappiest Squirrels girls, we do have a class tonight from 5 to 7, although sometimes it goes till 10 or 11 or whenever. But tonight I'll probably end right at 7 because Victor has family in town. His mom and sister are visiting him. So we're probably not going to go too long after 7. But if you did not get the link already, let me know and I'll get you the link. And I just sent the link out to everyone who was in last month. So if you join, then I'll know you want to be in it for next month. Okay, so I'm going to show it. Phyllis, don't laugh because I did do some bolts, which is going to be kind of hellish trying to get the orders because I have nobody sitting here scribing it for me. I'll get you dates, Connie. I'm not, it was the third weekend, but I'm not sure when. So I'll get dates. Okay, so we have, I feel like we're overstock.com and that everything bred while we were gone. So when I came back, like none of the samples are fitting on the walls. Nothing is, it's like way too much stuff. So we have this book. I know we just had this on the sale, but I'm a little teapot, round and stout. And then we put the crinkle in it. But this is a book. I've got extras of these. So S144 is $7 today. S144 is $7. S144. So if you're new to watching and you want to purchase anything that we're showing you, all you have to do is put S and then the number. And then after the show, because we're the only ones here, after the show, you can call us and leave us your, give us your information. Or you could actually call right now and we'll ignore the phone, but then we'll give you a call back. S144 is $7 for the panel for this cute little book. If you've never done these books, they're super quick and easy. They're like an afternoon project, if that, like an hour project, really. They have really good directions down here, and it's a great way to use up your leftover batting scraps. So it's a fun little book. It's good to have these done in advance so that when you do meet a cute little one, you have something to give them. S144 is $7. And then we have some of these panels that we bought from a shop that went out of business. S141 is $6. This is the cutest little mama baby little panel. Just add some borders. You can put thicker batting in it and turn it into a rug mat. S141 is $6. Whoa. That was for Wednesday's sale. S141 is $6. That's okay. I'll pick it up later. S141 is $6. I have to reward you guys for being the first ones back to watch this. S140 is $10. This is a great little Lake Tahoe for those of you that were on the retreat and you want to have a memory of it. I should have taken it up to the retreat to sell it, but I can only do so much. S140 is $10. It's Lake Tahoe, California, and Nevada. It's actually Emerald Bay there. S140 is $10. 140 is $10. And it's a good size. Throw some borders on it and you've got a lap quilt. Here's another baby quilt. S139. I have no idea how somebody found this on our website, but they did. So we just sold one of these on the website, which made me go searching for them, which made me find a whole pile of them. So S139 is $10. It's a cute little Noah's Ark. You could cut off the top and make pennant banners out of the little squares, and then or cut them off and sew them along the side to make it more square. S139 is $10. S139 is $10. S139. We don't have too much to sell today because I was just trying to unpack and kept finding all this stuff. Hey, Donna Baker. Okay, I'm going to show that one when I show the auction. I could only find one of these, but I know I took 2 of them to the retreat. So there might be one more of these packed that I haven't unpacked yet because I still have about, 10 bins left to unpack. Seems like that's all I've been doing all weekend. S146 is $15. This could be our last one, or we might have one more. S146 is $15. It's cute little cats and hats. You could just quilt it, do some slow stitching on it, embellish it, and have one for every season. If you have one of those little quilt hangers, you can just have one of these by your front door for every season, swap it out. S146 is $15. We might have 2, but I know for sure we have 1. S146 is $15. What? Laughed at something. Almost sure you do have 3 hours, 47 minutes unbooked in the middle of the night. Just saying. I know, Mary Beatty. I don't know why. I thought I should maybe sleep. Did I get the cats and hats already? Gosh, Anita O'Donnell, I'm not really sure if you did or not. I would venture to say, though, Anita, if you were watching, you got it because you get everything that has cats on it. But I'm not sure if you were watching during that exact moment that I showed it. And I probably showed it twice. Thank you, Tina. It's good to be home, although I wish the retreat was a little bit longer. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Okay, so here is the deal of the day, $5. And these make these cute little gnomes. They're a great kid project. So it makes 4 of them, but I couldn't find the 4th one. So you got cute little gnomes. You could also use these as applique on like a tea towel and embellish them. All kinds of fun things you can do. We do have matching little squares that you could turn into pot holders or something, but I didn't grab them. So S142 is $5. S142 is $5. That's $1.25 per little applique or per doll. S142 is $5. S142 is $5. And if you want the backing for this, I swear, every day I'm going to clean up around here. So we're going to have some specials on Wednesday. S143 is the panel. So this panel plus the backing fabrics to make all of them. So I don't know however much fabric it is to make all of the backings plus the 4 dolls. So the panel plus the backing fabric is S143 for $7. S143 for $7 is the backing fabric plus the dolls. I know, Mary Beatty, sleep when we're dead. Sleep when we're dead. Sleeping is totally overrated, I hear. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Oh, I had a few bolts on the sale table, and for real, I want to get rid of the sale table so that we can not have to fall over it when we come in the shop. So clearance bolts S137 is $4 a fat quarter, $1.50. $4 a yard, $2 a half yard, or $1.50 a fat quarter. It says catitudes, catastrophe, stay positive, positive vibes only. They're all kitty cat sayings. S137, if you need backing for a cat quilt, this is perfect. S137, $4 a yard. S137, $4 a yard. A lot of you have bought fabric from this collection, but the main pieces are gone. So now we have just a few leftovers. So 137 is $4 a yard, $2 a half yard, $1.50 a fat quarter. And then S136 is $6 a yard, $3 a half yard, $2.50 a fat quarter. $6 a yard. They're cute little rain boots and snowflakes and mittens. So if you want to make pillowcases for Christmas or for winter, really, this is perfect. Hey, Fran, how are you? S136 is $6 a yard, $3 a half yard, $2.50 a fat quarter. And then this is just a great blue to add to your stash if you need backings. S136 is $8 a yard. Gosh, nobody wants sale fabric. Story of my life. S136 is $8 a yard, $4 a half yard, $2.50 a fat quarter. And I did show these not too long ago, trying to clear off that table. S149 is $5 a yard, $2.50 a fat quarter, $1.75. $5 a yard, $2.50 a half yard, $1.75 a fat quarter. And then this one I have not shown you because I just saw it mixed in with the landscape fabrics. This is a Laura Gunn, kind of like a honeycomb, but it is all of her fabrics were taken from her paintings. So S148 is $6 a yard. 148 is $6 a yard. This would be great for like a background of a Laura Heine fabric, Laura Heine collage. S148 is $6 a yard, $3 a half yard, $2 a fat quarter. So $6 a yard, $3 a half yard, $2 a fat quarter. So confusing. Red, positive, perfect, etc. Miss the number, 2 yards, please. Okay, I got that. S137, Anita, S137. Okay, so that is it for kind of the regular stuff. And then we have auction. Oh, well, let's do some giveaways. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so this is a disclaimer. What's the width on that? Rhonda, all of those were the regular 42 to 44 inches. So all the fabrics I just showed were 42 to 44 inch regular quilting quality fabrics. You got Quilting Treasures, Michael Miller, Riley Blake. I don't know who the other two are. Anyway, so here is 2 dryer balls that Doris made, but she donated them because they're not perfect. So they're not as hard as they normally are, but it's kind of like a test to see how long they last. They'll still be as absorbent as the other ones, but they might not last 10 years. So you'll get a good few years out of them, but maybe not 10 years like her other ones. So I have 2 dryer balls here. Let me pick 2 winners out of the jar. I have Phyllis. It doesn't have a last name. Is Phyllis Holmes and Phyllis Anderson on? I'm going to give the two Phyllis's a chance to reply. Phyllis Holmes and Phyllis Anderson, are you on? Donna Baker. S137. 137 is the pause. What did you write down? Hey, Angie, how are you? Donna Baker wrote S147. S1. Okay, I'll figure it. There isn't a 147 yet, so I'll figure that out, Donna. I'll fix it. 146. Gosh, did I go too fast for you girls? 148. So 146 is the number you want, Rhonda. 146. 146 is, or 148. 148 is the number you want. You wrote 146, but I'll figure that out too. I will drop off a quilt with you Wednesday. Perfect, Angie, because you know what? I have your bag. I've restored your bag back to you, and it has a quilt waiting for you to take home and put the binding on. Okay, so I have, right here we have a panel, and I have Rhonda's name. Rhonda was the other, I haven't excused my doctor call. Rhonda was the other Phyllis. I only saw one Phyllis respond. Phyllis Anderson Penland, are you on? All right, Rhonda, you want a panel. Phyllis Anderson, are you on? Late to the part. Brenda, you're late. Uh-oh. Okay, I have a Starlight Table Runner. A Starlight Table Runner, and I have Anna Lindenmeyer. And remember, if you ever win something and you don't want it, just tell us and we'll throw it back in the bucket. We would hate to clutter your world. Just because we're decluttering our world, we would hate to clutter your world. Oh, Rhonda, you didn't get the balls. Are you girls paying attention to me today? Rhonda, you didn't get the balls. You got this panel. You got this cute little woodsy panel. I think you'll like it. Oh, Brenda was cutting fabric. That's why she's late. Okay. Gosh, it's so hard to please you girls. Okay, I don't think the other Phyllis is here. So we're going to find another winner for the dryer ball. I have Connie Kaufman. Okay. Okay, so this one is kind of confusing, like everything in our lives, but I have fat quarters of this. So fat quarters are $3.75 S147, and I have lots of these fat quarters. I actually do have this by the yard. It's a wide back. It's 108 inches. So if you want the wide back, just tell me how many yards. It's $22.95 a yard. But I do have some fat quarters of it because it's left over from a backing that I did. So S147, here I'm going to put a 1 after this just because we had a confusion with the 147, 137 cat fabric. So just so we can eliminate the confusion, S1471 is $3.75 a fat quarter. My world will never be decluttered. Donna Baker, I'm really sad. I don't think mine will either. Okay, Phyllis, you want a dryer ball, and so did Connie. Okay, so this piece is an auction because somebody hemmed it. So this is the same world map. I think it was hemmed for like a table runner or something, a table topper maybe, I'm not sure. So it's already hemmed. You can see here it's hemmed all the way around. If you don't like the hem, you can just cut it off and use it as fabric. It is 36 by about 36 by 54-ish. So about 36 by 54-ish. The auction is starting S145 at $12. So if you want, you could get this for a table topper, and then you could get the fat quarters and cut them into napkin or hem them into napkins. So just a little idea there, or whatever else you want to do with something that's already pre-hemmed. S145 is $12 auction. S145 is $12 auction, and it is pre-hemmed for you. So you can see it's pre-hemmed. It's about 36 by 44 inches wide. And then if you want the fat quarters that go with it, S1471. 1471 is $3.75 per fat quarter. And we have lots of these. If you do want it yardage, it is $22.95. It's 108 inches wide. And I know I tell you guys this all the time, but sometimes you forget. So wide back is really cost effective. Anytime you can buy a wide back, you're getting about 2.5 yards for $22.95. So that makes it like $9 or $8. I'm not a math genius here, but it's like $8 or $9 a yard. So wide backs are always going to be very cost effective for you. So if you want the 1 yards of the wide back, 108 by however many yards you want. This one, I do use this backing a lot just because it's a world map. It goes with everything. Okay. Then we have some other options. 1471 is for the fat quarters. 1471 is the fat quarters. And then I have S135. The auction is starting at $10. And you can see how far back this goes. It's Hancock Fabrics. So these are blocks 9, 10, block number 9, so you have two of block number 9, and then you have a block number 8 and a block number 10. Maybe that's why she gave up doing these. So you have the pattern and you have the fabric that you need for these blocks. So you're going to have 2 of this one right here. You have 2 of this one. And then you have 1 of this pinwheel. So pinwheel, you have 1. Oregon Trail block, you have 2. And then Jack in the Box block, you have 1. So S135 is $10 auction. Susan Adams, yes, it's $3.75 a fat quarter. $3.75 a fat quarter. And then if you want more yardage, it's just 1471. 1471 is a fat quarter for $3.75 of the world maps. Okay, and then here's another cute little auction. This is with 30s Fabrics, and it is a cute little Scotty dogs and pinwheels. It's super cute. And then in the kit is 30s Fabrics. You've got the black for the Scotty dog. You've got the background. And then this is probably the binding if I had to guess. So these are the pinwheels. I think this is the binding. This is another pinwheel. The background and the Scotty dogs. So it's about 3.5 yards of fabric-ish. S138 is $20. S138 is $20. It's about 3.5 yards of fabric and the powder. Okay, do you want it, Susan, or no? Are you passing? Okay, S138 is the cute little Scotty dogs with the vintage 1930s reproduction fabrics. It makes the whole quilt. The quilt is going to be about 42 by 52. This says 2 yards. I think whoever added it up did not. I think it's going to be more like 4 yards of fabric. Because you got 2 yards of the background, which has a fun little black cute flower. 2. I'm going to say, just off the top of my head, that maybe the lady loved the fat quarters, because it says there should be 20 fat quarters in here, and there is not. So we have, you might need to get a few more fat quarters for the pinwheels, but you have a 1/2 yard for the dog bodies. You need 1/3 of a yard for the dog bows. So this is the dog bows. So you're just going to need to get some more vintage fabrics. You probably have them in your stash. So over 3.5 yards here, plus the pattern. So you're well on your way, but you're going to need a few more 30s fabrics to add into it. So you're going to need a few more of these 30s fabrics to add to it. Although these are fat quarters, so a fat quarter is going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a few pinwheels. S138 is $20. Yet S138 is at $25. And you're going to have to add a few more of the 30s fabrics, which you probably already have in your stash. You have enough for everything else. So you get the pattern with the Scotty Dog. You have the kerchief or the bow that the Scotty Dog is wearing. You've got the Scotty Dog fabric and the background fabric. S138 is at $25. S135, no takers. I'm guessing that Victor must be busy with his mom and isn't paying attention, because that looks like it's right up Victor's alley. So 4 different blocks. You have Jack in the Box block. You have Oregon Trail. You have 2 of those blocks. You can make them into placemats, and it's in this colorway here, so it's bright and cheerful for summer. S135 is $10 for the 4 blocks. That makes them $2.50 a kit. So you get the pattern and the fabric, $2.50 a kit. Okay, I'm going to close up S145 for the tablecloth. Donna Baker at $12. Donna, do you want me to hold on to your basket? You have some other stuff in it. I'm not sure what. But do you want me to hold on to it or ship it? I don't know when you guys are coming. See, I knew Victor, if I said his name, he'd have to stop talking to his mom and sister. S135 is at $10. 138 is at $25 to Emily. 25. And Victor, 135. Victor, $10. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me put these back in their bags real quick so I don't lose them. Since you all know how organized I am here at Fabric Chicks. Phyllis gave me a cute little gift. It says, someday I'm going to get organized despite myself, which is kind of true. But I'm waiting for Phyllis to come down and organize it for me. Throw that in Victor's bag. Oh, okay, Mary Beatty. Mary Beatty wants to pay for it, Victor. Mary Beatty pay. Okay. Okay, no worries. No worries, Donna. Mary Beatty, that was so generous of you. Are you going to be on the live tonight, Mary? Okay, here is a bag full of anything you want to do crazy quilting. It's starting at $5. S125. S125. I believe we have, I'm not sure what this is. It could be taffeta. This kind of sounds like taffeta to me. This feels like, I don't know. I'm not even going to lie and tell you what these are. You could get them home and say, oh my God, that's amazing silk. I think it'd be fun to do crazy quilting with it. Here's some like see-through stuff. Just fun, I think, to do embellishing or crazy quilting or anything. This is like a rayon maybe, or maybe a polyester. I have no idea, but it's probably a couple yards. And just for all of you who think that you can only use cotton and cotton, we're not making quilts to go into museums. So you can literally combine any fabric you want. I mean, sometimes there's art quilts that have plastic sewn on them. Donna Baker here won the best ensemble at Pacific International Quilt Festival, which is a huge festival. She's actually won several of their big awards, won a sewing machine and all that kind of stuff. But she did one of, like 2 or 3 years ago, she made an entire ensemble out of the plastic blue IKEA bags. She made a rain jacket, a hat, a skirt, all kinds of fun stuff. So you do not have to just use cotton fabrics, okay? Don't be afraid of the fabric. Here's some velour. Here's some, this, I do believe this is cotton. It's kind of like a toile border print. And it feels like there is 3/4 of a yard here, but no, it's definitely 2. It's like 7/8 and 7/8 of a yard. So you got 4 reprints, 4 repeats of that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Not quite, I would say, because the bottom is missing something. The bottom's missing kind of this, that one. But it's kind of a fun one. You could even do tissue dyeing on it, fussy cut it. There's a lot of fun things you could do with that. It looks like Eleanor doll making fabrics. It is a lot of stuff. Live tonight? Yes, if no company. Mary Beatty, when Victor has a class, you should just tell people you're not home. Okay, S125, all these various fabrics, $5. Here's some tulle, or here's some, I don't know, you can make some fun like sleeves if you're into clothing. Some more tulle. The bag is endless. I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a good little drape. Here's something with some glitter. I have no idea. It's the big, huge bag of various things. Here's some velvet, or velvet, I guess. And then something else that has a pretty good drape. S125 is $5 of random stuff. S125 is $5 of random stuff. Gosh, we don't have too many bidders tonight. Okay, I'm going to leave that up there for a minute so you can think about it. $5, it's like pretty much worth it. You could do placemats out of this. This is like almost 2 yards of fabric. So you could do placemats out of this one. It's got a cute little kind of vintagey looking flower basket. Flowers and grapes.
Like a harvest basket.
Like a harvest basket. Yes. There's like a squash right there. So you have almost 2 yards of that. And then everything else, mostly clothing tidbits, but I think they would be fun to use in crazy quilting. Oh, Brenda. She says we spent our money at the retreat. I know, we're all going to have to get night jobs like on the street corner or something. Except for, I don't know, at our age, we're probably too old for that. Okay, S125 is $5 for the random bag of stuff. And the first things I showed you would be great for crazy quilting, which we are going to be doing as soon as I can get my act together. So if we don't sell this, then I'm going to oh my gosh, Sandy is $125. Sandy, I'm just going to give it to you for $5. We're not even going to waste any more time on it. Sandy, do you do clothing? I'm not sure. Carolyn said we certainly did with a sweat face. Well, all right. So I don't know if you guys missed the beginning of this, but I did ask for those of you at the retreat that wanted to do a fall retreat. I did ask if they have any fall dates. They do have the 3rd week in October. I can get you the real dates, but they have the 3rd week in October, but they only have the Morningstar building available. So we can only have about 15 people. So let me know if you're interested in that. Even if you didn't go to the retreat and you're interested in a fall retreat, we can only have about 15 people. It's where that other group was. So it was down where we eat our meals. It's right on that same level. So it'll be real easy to get back and forth to meals. So let me know. It's the 3rd week. First weekend, I'm doing candy dance. No, I think Jody's getting married the first weekend. I don't know. And then the 2nd weekend I have off, and then it's the 3rd weekend. When I have off, I mean that would be when I would fill everybody's orders. Not like I have it off, actually. I'm mostly interested in the toile for experimenting with tissue dyeing and the organza tool in sparkly blue and green and others for special effects, landscape quilting, potential raw materials. I think that is fabulous, Sandy. I think there's quite a bit in here that I think would be good for embellishing and weird stuff that we like to use. Okay, perfect, terracotta. Oh my gosh, I would love to meet you in real person. Okay, here is some red and white check fabrics. It's quite, this is like, I'm not going to tell you what it's like. I'm going to tell you what it is. 16 inches by like probably 3 yards. So you've got 16 inches by 3 yards. And then you've got some other smaller pieces, but it's quite a bit of length. And then some smaller pieces, quite a bit of length. Looks like maybe they were used for borders or something. But they'd make great coasters or napkins or placemats. Or S136 is $2. Sue, I certainly can. I put it up there for Wednesday sale, so I don't have any of the fabric or anything, but it could be a little bit of a teaser. S136 is $2 for all that fabric. It's probably, if you add all the pieces together, it's more than a couple of yards. So this here is what happens at Quilt Retreat stays at Quilt Retreat. It's a wall hanging, and everybody at the retreat got this center panel. So I thought I would put it up here and show you guys all the fabrics that go with it on Wednesday. And we'll be having a special on. There is a bag that holds your rotary cut, your mat and your rulers. There's a pattern and a kit for that using this fabric. So that will be on Wednesday's sale. And then I just want to show you how I did not get anything. We did, Sandy. It was today. It's always the second Monday of the month. So Sandy, we did have it. It was posted in the Stitch Along, Fabric Chick Stitch Along. So if you're not a member of the Fabric Chick Stitch Along, you can find us on Facebook. It's a private group. That's where we post the free links for all the Zooms that we do for free, where you can post the projects you're working on. You can ask questions. You can do anything you want. Sue, you cannot get the panel yet. Sue, you are trying to cheat. This is for Wednesday. It's for Wednesday, Sue. And I only have one panel that I could find. So we might have to auction it. I know. It's people are going to be really mad. But we gave them out at the retreat to all the participants at the retreat. So when I was putting stuff away today, I found one more panel. So we'll have that on Wednesday. So watch Wednesday, Sue. I'm just going to tell you, 5 days at the retreat, I got absolutely no sewing done except I got one little project done. I started this probably 15 years ago. It was a block of the month. Verna Mascara. I always mess up her name, but Verna M. She, gosh, now I can't even think of her business name. I'll think of it. Anyways, I started this block of the month like 15 years ago, and it's literally been sitting upstairs waiting to be quilted for probably 12 years. So the other day I just decided to do it. So I hope you didn't have a custom quilt here that needed to be quilted, and I put this in front of it. But I just needed to work on something. So I threw this on the long arm and quilted it. And look at this. I don't have any of this toile, the Day of the Dead toile. It's Alexander Henry, but I don't think they even make it anymore. But it is a block of the month that is available if you want it. But if you want it, I have to pre-order it for you. It's $58 for the pattern for the block of the month. But it was a lot of fun to do. You can see that I used a lot of the upholstery scraps in the project. But one of my fabrics did bleed. I don't even know how it got wet, but at some point this one here bled. That's what happens. Bled down here too. That's what happens when you keep it sitting around for so long. But I got like the glittery embroidery here for the cat's whiskers. I used glitter fabric, and it's all needle turned. You can see it's all needle turned. That's back when I had too much time on my hands. All needle turned. Gosh. So anyways, if you want this pattern, let me know and I'll pre-order it. It is $58 a pattern, which I think is a lot. But if you break it down to each pattern design, it makes each of the pattern designs like $4 or $5. So when you think about it that way, we easily pay $4 or $5 for a little pattern to make a pillow. And you could make these into pillows. You could do all kinds of fun things with them. So the only thing I did at the retreat was sew on my binding and then hand stitch it down. That was in 5 days all I did, which was so sad. I took so many projects. Just like everybody who attended the retreat, we took so many projects and got nothing done. No, some people really did. Christy, the retreat was a lot of fun, but no time for me to sew. Jody, though, my sister, she got a lot of sewing done. So it was exciting to have something done. Okay, let's see. Okay, if I missed your comments, let me know. S136 is what is on the auction right now. S136. And I've got two of you at $2. Two of you at $2. Brenda got a lot done. I know, and Lynn E., she got a lot done too. She's able to really just keep sewing. So 136 is a couple of yards of 16 inches. I would say probably 3 yards, 16 inches wide. So you can make placemats with this or little gift bags for Christmas. $2 is what the bid is at. The bid's now at $4. Rhonda's at $4. Susan said she loved Jody. What a fun girl. I know, she's super cute. She actually sent home all the Fabric Chicks pottery. So she had like a whole huge, like, I don't even know, two or three tables of pottery, which she sold a ton of it there. But all the Fabric Chicks mugs and Fabric Chicks platters that were left over, she sent home. So I'll have to get those ready and get them on a sale, on one of our sales. Okay, S136 is at $7 for the red fabric. S136 is at $7 for the red fabric. These are the cutest little placemats and napkins. S134. There's 6 of these placemats and napkins with the cute little embroidery and applique. S134 is starting at $15. S134, these are already finished napkins and placemats. So you have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these cute little placemats and napkins. The napkin comes out of here, and then you have a real napkin. Super adorable. S134 is $15. S134 is $15. And let's see what else we have. We do have, if any of you, Susan says she got several projects started that she procrastinated for a while. I know, it's crazy. Okay, Sandy, I will. I'll pull out whatever. There was a couple of pieces that were like velour or something. Jody's pottery is pretty spectacular. It's very one of a kind. My favorite were the ones that had mountains. It had like a lake and mountains and the moon or a sun. Landscaping ones. Those were my favorites. Okay, S136 134 is nothing. At 134 is for the 6 placemats. 134 is 6 placemats, and it's starting at $15. Carolyn says she got a vest and a skirt and a scarf done. That was good, Carolyn. Your whole table was able to focus a lot better than the rest of us. Okay, S136 is for the red fabrics. It's at $8. Here's just a scrap bag. We've got a half a yard or more, probably a half a yard of Christmas. It's not really Christmas, but green stripes. Half a yard of green stripes. Some cute little vintagey Santas. Some watermelons. Some cheetah on red fabric. And some bumblebees. You just never know what you're going to find here. S1401 is $3, starting the auction at $3. 134 is for the 6 placemats. All I got done was yo-yos and future projects. Connie Kaufman. Well, you weren't feeling good for part of it. But I will tell you, at retreats, it's overstimulating because everybody is so creative, and you walk around the room and there's there was 37 different projects going on. So it was super fun to get inspired, but it was hard to settle in to actually get stuff done. But it was a lot of fun regardless. It doesn't matter. And this is what I feel. It doesn't really matter what you get done. It matters that you had a good time. Okay, S136 is going. Rhonda for $8. 134 is the placemats and napkins. Gosh, if nobody bids on it, I'm gonna have to give it to Jody for a wedding present. S134 is 6 placemats and napkins for $15. I'm trying to think if we could. Oh, you know what? You could sew it like this and turn it into one of Carolyn's placemat tote bags, like a crossover body bag, and then put some embellishments here. You're definitely welcome, Connie. It was, I would say, probably the best retreat we've done yet. Every year it just gets better and better, a little bit more fine-tuned. Such great demos. I made Carolyn's placemat purse. Doris is my new best friend. Loved learning the felting. Perfect, Susan. Well, let me know if you want me to sign you up. Doris does a free felting class. I don't think we've decided on a date because I have to be able to get the projects out to you, mail them to you if you didn't pick them up at the retreat, which I'm not sure if she had them ready or not. Okay, S134. What was 134? I scrolled up. No. Love S134. We lost the place. We lost the tags for this one. Oh, 134 for $2, Victor. Didn't you see it has a $15 price tag on it? $2. You're killing me there. Donna Baker, if you put an S in front of it, that S is you committing to buying it. Okay? So if you don't want to buy it, just say, I love the placemats. I thought I would have downtime at the livestock show to yo-yos done for my spider legs, and I only did 2 and have 184 more to go. Those legs take a lot of yo-yos. I think it's hard when you're at an event, unless you're just on the beach doing nothing, it's hard to actually sew. Okay, 1401. 1401 is for the half a yard of red leopard, half a yard of green stripe, some Santa fabric, probably more than a fat quarter, some watermelons on ticking, and some bumblebee. 1401 is at $3. 1401 is at $3. Victor, you're really good at multitasking. I'm kind of shocked. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I have some freebies. You guys can decide if you want those. If not, they'll come back another day. Okay, I have some freebies. If you want this, we already made the dinosaur for this. Well, that's gonna really suck, Charity. She does not like making yo-yos. You know what? After you make like 5 of them, it becomes second nature and they go really fast, huh, Connie Kaufman? Okay, so if you want this applique, dinosaur applique, we already made the dinosaur, but that was such a cute applique. I thought you could put it on something for some little boy. If you want it, just type in you want the dino. Not I love the dino. You have to say I want the dino. Donna Baker, me neither. I am not a placemat kind of person, but I know some people are. S134 for the placemat is still available. S1401 for the auction. Okay, Charity. Gosh, Charity was the first person to type it in, even though she had to type it in twice. Okay, don't worry, I've got some more freebies. Okay, I have a fat quarter here. I'm going to pull a name. It's a fat quarter of a Thomas Kincaid. A fat quarter of a Thomas Kincaid. Let me pull a name. And I have Pam R. Pam R, are you on? PAMM. Bless you, Roger. PAMMR, if you're on, let us know. You want a fat quarter. And then I have a piece of cactus artwork. I'm just going to tell you how ridiculous it is here at Fabric Chicks. I opened up a box yesterday upstairs because I thought I would try to clean upstairs while I really need to be unloading all the bins downstairs. It was all my desk stuff from the old shop. Everything that used to be on my desk, like paper clips and a bunch of random stuff. We've lived here for 5 years. That box has just been sitting upstairs in storage. So I found this piece of artwork. I have no idea where it came from or how I ended up with it, but it's a fun little cactus. I think it would be fun to embellish it, and there's all kinds of things. You could thread paint it. You could do all kinds of things. Ann Lindemeyer, are you still watching? Ann Lindemeyer, are you still watching? You won the cactus. I don't think Pam R is on. I don't see her. Pam R. Okay, another fat quarter winner, Estelle Ladelli. Okay, I have a dishcloth made by Doris. I have a dishcloth. Sandy Cohen. Sandy Cohen, are you still watching? Okay, here's dinosaur. I'd hate for this to get lost from the dinosaur applique. Okay, here's a free bag of random stuff. If you're a clothing maker, you would like it. You've got quite a bit of this brown stuff. It feels like shirt material. I was going to say it doesn't get wrinkly, but it's definitely wrinkly. But it looks like somebody would make a shirt out of it. It's free to anybody who wants it. And then it has, maybe you got the purple shirt that matches this, because there was a shirt at one time made out of this. But I have that. If you want it, just put free bag of crazy. Oh, okay, Anita, free bag of crazy. Okay. I'm going to put this stuff in your guys' baskets. Anita, free bag of crazy, Anita. Okay, remember, if you ever win something and you don't want it, just let us know and we'll throw it back in the basket. Sandy is here. I do not have another cactus. I don't even know where this cactus came from. And Linda Meyer, you won the cactus. Estelle is not here. Okay. All right. Let me see. I have Jenny Dillon. Jenny Dillon. Did anybody bid on this one? 1401. Okay. Nobody bid. Oh, I'm going to have to bring these back a different day. Okay. Jenny Dillon was the winner of this one. 1401 and 134. Jenny Dillon Jenny Dillon. We'll give her a second or two more. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, I've got a cutter. Oh gosh. Okay, I have a rotary cutter. I'm not sure. I think it's Precision Quilting. I want to say it looks to me like a tiny little, this 28 millimeter maybe. Okay, let me see. I have Laura Villardo. Laura, are you on? I've got your Trash to Treasures home safely, and it is in the box to go to the Quilt Show Reno. And stay tuned, guys, because I will be interviewing. I think I have 3 or 4 teachers that want to be interviewed for Quilt Show Reno. So we'll be doing that pretty soon, too. Jenny Dillon and Laura's here. Laura, it was great seeing you for a half a second in the craziness at the retreat. Okay, I've got Quilting Attic from, oh, this is my girlfriend from Idaho. So I don't know if you guys did the row by rows, but for some reason I have 2 license plates. So remember, if you ever win anything and you don't want it, just tell me to put it back in the box. I have Quilting Attic, Jody Hanson, Quilting S. That cutter is great for curves. Oh, perfect. Well, Laura won it. I just found it upstairs in that box that's been sitting there for 5 years. Sharon Weber. Okay, Sharon Weber and Jody Hanson and Jenny Dillon. Are you still here? Jenny Dillon, Sharon Weber, Jody Hanson. All right, we got a couple more minutes. Let's see what else is in here. I have Quilter's marking pencils. I have Julie Perumian. Oh my gosh. Oh, I stole the tape here to take to the retreat. Okay, Julie Perumian, you just won marking pencils. Jody, you got Quilting Addict. It's a license plate. These were there. It's fabric license plates. They were made for row by row. So you would go into the shop, like ours says Nevada, and then one says Fabric Chicks, one says So Tahoe, one says, I don't know. We did it for several years when we did row by row. So that's what it is, Jody. So if you want it, let me know. If you don't want it, we can throw it back in. Sharon Weber, you're a winner of the other one that says So Thankful. Jenny Dillon is not here. Julie Perumian. Gosh, sometimes it's so hard to give stuff away. Susan DeHaan, are you here? You won a fat quarter. Susan DeHaan, you won that fat quarter if you're here. And then, oh, Julie Perumian, she won again. This little clip. It's like a, I don't know, a latch. Don't ask me what it is, but you know, you use them on backpacks and stuff. Julie Perumian, double timer winner. The rows by rows are fun. I know we haven't done it since COVID. I was almost tempted to do it this year, but I'm drowning and I just didn't want to take one more thing on. Okay, Susan DeHaan is here. She just commented. Susan DeHaan, you won the fat quarter, and Julie Perumian is not answering. Julie, I got you, Susan. Julie P. Oh, I feel bad. She's probably taking care of her husband. But you got to tune in to win things. Jane Massengill for the clip and Heidi Emmett for the quilt marking pencils. I'm going to have to get Doris to write me up new names. Well, you know when you pick up a note and you have no idea what it means, you should just throw it away. Well, you have the clipped fabric on again. Laura Villardo, I am going to do the clipped fabric on Wednesday. And look at what I just found in here. So we did a fashion show in case you guys missed it. We did a fashion show and a lot of the projects there were clipped projects. But I have some freebies here. So we'll do the clipped fabrics on Wednesday because it is getting kind of low and I want to make sure you guys all have it. I don't know if any of you, oh, here's a trim. Oh, sorry. I can't do any more because it's 5 o'clock and we have Victor's Scrappiest Squirrels at 5 o'clock. So I've got Jane and perfect. The clipped fabric is beautiful and it's kind of timeless and classic. So we'll have that on Wednesday. And then we'll do that on Wednesday too because I didn't see Heidi. Thanks, Beth. Please send. Please. Oh, your whole package? Well, good luck, Rhonda. I will work on it, though, as fast as my little fingers can. All right. See you guys later. Those of you who are joining Victor's Scrappiest Squirrels, I'm going to open it up right now. Have a great night. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Love you. Bye. Thank you for joining.